understand. A lot of people, like my friends, like in school, they call me Pacquiao.
I see you fight like Pacquiao, you think?
Huh?
So your style's more like Pacquiao?
If we had to compare, I mean, my style's different, but why they call me Pacquiao? Because I'm so energetic. Like, I'm always bouncing too a lot. You know, you always catch me bouncing, and sometimes come aggressive. Because with Pacquiao fights, when he gets in there, he gets in there. You know, he bounces, he keep punching until he gets you. Yeah. So sometimes that's like how I am. But you know, it's not always good to be like that. It works very well for Pacquiao, but not for everyone. That's why they say, you know, that's why you have to be aware of what style you choose. You know, you have to pick your own style. But what happens is like my father always tell me, when you get in there like that, if I fight like that, it's like getting greedy. Well, get the punch and get out. My father says, don't be greedy, because you see that you're pummeling him, but take your time. You know, back up, create some space. You know, because you never know in this boxing world, you get hyped. Because that's when you see a guy's hurt, that's what we get. We get hyped. So you get hyped, you get excited, your adrenaline is pumping extremely high, and then now you're trying to go for the kill. That one shot, it'll be a wrap. Who's perfect example? Is it Mr. Taylor and Chavez? He was beating him all he had to do was run. You know what? He should have did what Oscar did. Sometimes you have to give, you know, because this is an entertainment business, so you know, sometimes you have to give the crowd what they want, you know. So sometimes it's okay to be greedy once in a while. Not all the time. It's not good to be a glutton. You know, it's okay to be greedy once in a while, but glutton never prevails.
So it's one of the deadly sins of boxing, gluttony?
That's one of the 7 deadly sins, gluttony.
But is that the deadliest sin of boxing?
I think, yeah. That is, because once you see a lot of us, we blow up in weight. That's a big sin. That's a big sin. And if you can follow, if you can not do all the 7 deadly sins, you'll be okay in life. You know from there.
You're familiar with the Torah and like the 7 deadly sins? Explain how the 7 deadly sins can hurt you in boxing.
Well, it's like, it hurts in boxing because boxing is like life. That happens, like, for example, when you eat too much, you gain weight. You get out of shape quickly. And what happens when you eat too much, even though you can be in shape, what happens is they say, well, you are what you eat. So when you put in your system, is that when you get hit, you get drowsed and you won't recover as quickly because you're not putting the nutrients, the proper things in your body. Instead, you just want to be a glutton, just eat up everything. Like a lot of fighters, you know, they tend to eat McDonald's, they eat ice cream, you know, Snickers, little things like that. They think don't add up, but that stuff, you know, it takes a toll on your body. You know, that's not normal. That's not normal things to be put in our body. See, if you go back then in ancient times, and they didn't eat that stuff, Snickers bars. They didn't have none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They had everything that was natural. They made their own candies from cocoa. They used raw sugar. You know, everything was natural. But nowadays, the stuff that they're feeding us is not good. So that's why you have to be aware of what you eat. And sloth, being lazy, yes, being lazy, you never prevail if you're being lazy. If you don't get up to do your road work, if you don't work out, what you're just doing is just going downhill.
There's adultery.
Adultery? A lot of people do that in this day and time. That's one of the things I will never break. That's if you respect human beings, you respect mankind, you don't commit adultery. You know, being jealous of another person definitely won't get you anywhere because you're not. What happens? See, a lot of people that's jealous, what they do is like they envy. That's what jealousy occurs to. It's like, you know, you're jealous of you want to be like someone. You know, you hate what they do, what they represent, even if it's in a positive way. You hate. That's what jealousy is. Jealousy it occurs to hate. So that's one of the things that you shouldn't be. See, being a boxer, you should be like this. Being a boxer, you should be a positive role model. Like, you should be this person that everyone looks up to and want to be just like. You know, humble, not arrogant, not jealous, you know, show humility. You want to be a respectful person. Your whole aura should be respectful. You don't step on it down.
And talk to me about rage in boxing.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, that's like something that I need to control myself because in boxing, like when I get hit, I definitely like almost kind of turn like to a Incredible Hulk. Like if I get hit with a good shot, I turn green. I want to go for the kill, and that definitely won't get you anywhere. So that's why, you know, I have a good team behind me that's teaching me how to learn how to take my time in the pro game, because the pro games is so different. Having rage, I mean, when you try to go, if you get hit or you have too much anger in there, you definitely won't make it nowhere. That's why a lot of people try to take you out your game. The whole thing is to control. That's what God said in the Proverbs. He that controls his spirit is better than he that ruleth over a city. So basically, if you know how to control yourself, you're better than a king. Why? Because a king is a person who rules a city. So now, what happens is a king, when he gets mad, what he does, off with his head. Off with his head. Every time he's mad, off with his head. But if you know how to control yourself, you're better than a king.
Pride is like,
you know, when you stuck up, you know, and you don't want to acknowledge your wrongs and your faults, and you know that's a problem too. It is a big concern in the ring too, because when you have too much pride in the ring, you won't learn nothing. Because when you're a prideful person, you're a person that don't want to learn. You know, you're just stubborn, stuck in your ways, and that's what pride, you know, roots off to, stubbornness, you know, rebelliousness, things like that.